Hi, I'm Josh from the Game Jar, and I'm here with the developer of Red Solstice. Hi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Hrvoje Horvatek. I'm the game designer of Red Solstice.
Brilliant. So you've created a game that's basically shooting, is it mutant alien things? With a mix between top-down shooter view and some strategy elements. Would you like to explain how that works?
So basically, it's more of a tactical. It's a mixture between a strategy and a shooter, and 8 players need to work together to achieve victory over the 15 waves in 1 hour. So basically, you control your character in a strategy way, like order him right mouse button to move and left mouse button to select targets. But you have a lot of skills, inventories, and objects on the map you can use to your advantage. Also, the game is different because it's replayable, and it's a lot of random stuff that happens, like different weapons, different items spawn, different creatures come, different missions come, everything on a different location. And the game is basically has 3 parts. In the first part, the team needs to scavenge for supplies. They will prepare a base for the second part. They need to build up that base, defend over the bigger creatures, stronger creatures, and in the end, they need to reach the dropship to evacuate and win.
Yeah, you have a lot of interesting enemy designs. There's one that crawls along the floor, one that's really fat and has a giant ball and chain.
Yeah.
Where did your enemy designs come from?
Well, it was the Red Solstice based on Warcraft map, Night of the Dead, if you've heard of it. Basically, it's a 10-year-old mod. I've created one mod for it also, and the Red Solstice is based on that map, basically. And yeah, some bosses were taken from there, some bosses from here. Every team member had some input, and you know, it comes. The good part is like you have like also bosses that burrow below the ground and like strike you from below, like a lurker from StarCraft example. Or you have you can up your turrets also with power cells, and there's a boss that comes, destroys literally everything in 360 radius. So if you have a base, he'll destroy that base.
So obviously you've got lots of strategy elements. You can build turrets. What other things can you create for your base while you're defending?
Well, at the moment you can only like disarm turrets on the map, bring into your base, level them up. In the future, we'll be able to build small barricades to create a full fortified base, and the creatures would like chew it until they reach you. But there's also a lot of item management, so you can place like claymores, like chain explosives. Claymores detonate when creatures come on it. You can detonate explosives by yourself. So a good base consists of a lot of explosives, some items that prevent enemies to respawn because it's a hierarchy. The tier 5 zombie will respawn all the time until it reaches the parasite phase. So if you put an item, you can stop that. Or if you kill it with energy, there's a lot of ammo types like energy, FMJ, hollow point. So each ammo has a different impact on enemies. So team needs to like create a tactic or a build of a squad that will work for a certain type of gameplay. If you can play a game all the time guerrilla style without even creating a base, or you can like build up from the start a base and just camp. So there's many styles people can play. You can even solo alone in a multiplayer. One guy soloed to wave 7 in Nightmare. I couldn't believe that. It's Nightmare, like alone, and it's really hard. People die on wave 9. Hard.
How do we?
Yeah, that's quite close.